What if most of the internet isn't real? Is AI running the show while we just watch? Let's dive into the dead internet theory and uncover the truth. In recent years, a growing number of internet users have begun questioning whether the internet as we know it is still alive in a meaningful sense. This has led to the emergence of the dead internet theory, the idea that most online activity is no longer generated by real people but by artificial intelligence, bots, and corporate-controlled algorithms. Supporters of this theory argue that what appears to be organic engagement is, in fact, carefully orchestrated manipulation designed to shape opinions, control narratives, and maintain the illusion of an active, thriving online community. But is there any truth to this theory, or is it just another digital age conspiracy? In this article, we explore the claims, realities, and exaggerations behind the dead internet theory to understand how the web has evolved. A deeper look at the dead internet theory is a conspiracy theory that suggests most of the internet is no longer driven by human users but by AI-generated content, bots, and corporate-controlled narratives. While the theory is widely dismissed by experts, it has gained traction among internet users who believe that organic interactions online are being replaced by artificial ones. Origins and spread of the theory gained popularity around 2019-2021 on forums like 4chan, Reddit, and other online communities. It resonated with people who noticed that internet interactions felt increasingly artificial. Many users pointed to the following signs as evidence: repetitive and generic content across social media and websites, inflated engagement metrics, likes, views, comments, that do not match actual human interest, algorithmically generated discussions that seem to guide conversations in certain directions, a sense of internet nostalgia, where older users feel the web was once more authentic and creative. While the internet has certainly changed, these perceived patterns do not necessarily prove that the internet is dead. However, they do highlight real concerns about AI-generated content, algorithmic control, and bot activity. Key claims of the dead internet theory: AI and bots have taken over the internet. Proponents argue that a significant portion of online discussions, news articles, and videos are no longer produced by humans but by AI. Bots allegedly simulate human interactions on social media, boosting engagement and spreading certain narratives. Automated comment sections and fake discussions may exist to manipulate public perception. Governments and corporations control online narratives. The theory suggests that major corporations, governments, and intelligence agencies have turned the internet into a controlled environment. AI-generated discussions could be used to sway public opinion, suppress dissent, or promote specific ideologies. Online reviews, trends, and news could be artificially inflated or suppressed for commercial and political interests. Organic internet culture has died. The early internet, pre-2010s, was seen as more diverse, creative, and user-driven, with unique blogs, forums, and independent sites. Today, content is dominated by a small number of platforms: Google, Facebook, X, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, where algorithms decide what people see. Many believe the internet has become a giant marketing tool rather than a space for genuine connection. Trends and virality are artificially created. The theory claims that viral trends, memes, and influencers may not be naturally popular but instead pushed by AI-driven engagement. Engagement metrics, likes, shares, views, may be inflated to create the illusion of mass approval. What seems popular may actually be strategically promoted by companies or governments. Realities versus exaggerations. The dead internet theory is mostly a conspiracy, but it touches on real issues. AI-generated content is increasing. AI tools, like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and automated content farms, do produce a lot of online content today. Many articles, product reviews, and even social media posts are partially or fully AI-generated. However, this doesn't mean the internet is entirely run by AI, just that automation is playing a larger role. Bots do influence social media. Studies have shown that bots account for a large percentage of activity on platforms like X, Twitter. They are used for political propaganda, marketing, and even stock market manipulation. While bots exist, they don't completely replace human users, but they do influence conversations. Algorithms shape online experiences. Most people do not browse the internet freely anymore. Instead, algorithms decide what content they see. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram prioritize content that keeps users engaged for ad revenue. This creates an environment where certain ideas are amplified and others are buried. The internet has changed, but it's not dead. The early web, 1990s-2000s, was more decentralized, with independent websites and forums. Today's internet is dominated by a few large companies, leading to a loss of diverse voices. Many feel nostalgia for an era when the internet felt more personal and less controlled. Final thoughts. Is the internet dead? While the dead internet theory is not literally true, it reflects a growing discomfort with how the modern internet operates. Concerns about AI dominance, bot manipulation, and algorithmic control are valid, but this doesn't mean human interaction is gone entirely. Instead, the internet has evolved, some parts for the better and some for the worse. While the dead internet theory may sound extreme, it raises valid concerns about the increasing role of AI, bots, and algorithm-driven content in shaping our online experiences. The internet has undoubtedly changed from its early days of decentralized, user-driven content to a more centralized, corporate-controlled ecosystem. However, this does not mean that real human interaction has disappeared. Instead, the internet is evolving. Some aspects are becoming more artificial, while others remain deeply personal and community-driven. Rather than viewing the internet as dead, it might be more accurate to see it as automated, curated, and heavily influenced by corporate and political interests. The best way to counteract this is to engage more critically with online content, seek out authentic human interactions, and diversify where and how we consume information. The internet is not dead, it's just different, and it's up to us to navigate it wisely. If you're looking for a more organic internet experience, engage with independent creators instead of relying on algorithm-driven feeds. Visit niche forums and blogs rather than corporate-controlled social media. Be critical of viral content and question whether it's being artificially boosted. The internet isn't dead, but it has certainly changed.